These are some of the ministries that we work with. They kind of represent the overall sum total. So like the Isaiah 58 Food Ministry, Food Project is a project that feeds those that are hungry in Nashville, not necessarily homeless. One of the groups that was out today, that's somebody who has a job and an apartment but needed a meal. Because when people are in poverty, sometimes they have to decide, what am I going to pay for this month? Am I going to pay for food or a place to sleep? And they've got these hard decisions to make. And so the Isaiah 58 Food Ministry is an example of somewhere where people of all different economic backgrounds come and eat together. You actually sit and have a meal together. The Tribeca Urban Farm is pretty cool. They do all kinds of urban farming to try to alleviate a food desert in their area, basically a place that's very difficult for people to get fresh food. And so you might go and work at the farm and learn about what they're doing in the inner city. Saddle Up is a program that we've worked with in the past that is a horse ministry for kids who are disabled, and we've done some there. Second Harvest Food Bank is a huge food bank that feeds millions of people throughout Tennessee. The Bridge Ministries is run by a very charismatic congregation that, yeah, this kind of like, yeah, let me tell you how charismatic they are. Very charismatic, wonderful people, very spirit-filled, and they have 300 or so homeless folks that come out every Tuesday night under the bridge. We have this massive ministry, and we go help, and we take part of the worship service, and it's an eye-opening, amazing experience. Thistle Farms is a ministry that deals with those that have been trafficked in sexual trafficking or other forms of slavery and abuse, and bring women that are in those situations out of those situations, and so we have worked with them on occasion. And then there are a variety of other ministries and organizations throughout Nashville that we have worked with. I think we have worked with a total of around 40 different groups over the last 4 years. This summer we'll work with somewhere between 15 and 25, I think, probably where we will be, which means that you will only get to sample 4 of them, and that's just how it is. We do work hard to arrange your schedule so that you don't end up like working 4 urban farms in a row, but we can't always guarantee that something crazy like that wouldn't happen. Interaction with the world in a way that we can interpret our lives differently through our beliefs. And there's a method to kind of doing that, to kind of thinking through the experiences that we have, with our understanding of who God is and how God works, and comparing kind of what we think about the world and what we actually encounter. So I want to lead you through that step by step. And you'll see this over and over this summer in a variety of ways. We kind of integrate it into the afternoon experiences and the discussion groups, into a lot of places. But leaders, you want to consider also using this in your evening debrief times, the 4 or 5 steps that are part of this. So here's how this starts. I want you to think about the moment today that kind of made you go like, wow. And I might have been like, wow, that was cool. Or, wow, that was weird. Or, wow, that person is weird. Or, wow, that person is cool. Or it might be like, wow, I had no idea. Or, there's all kinds of different wows that you might have had today. But can you think of a moment where you're kind of like, wow, that was amazing. So it could be the conversation, the incident, the person that you encountered today that was meaningful, shocking, sobering, like, whoa, poignant, like, oh, that's really good point. And that you don't want to forget. So take a few moments to think about that. When you have something in mind, you're like, wow, that was cool today, I want you to go ahead and just sound like put your thumb on the folder there. So that you're just going to get something in mind. Okay, most of you are there. So here's the next thing I want you to think about. Why that moment? What about that moment, or that person, or that conversation, or that incident made you go, wow? Like, did something about it surprise you? What might culture say about each of the wow moments that you have? What might the average person on the street say about the person that you encountered? Not knowing them, like what would they say about that person, or what would they say about the situation that you found yourself in? Would the average person have a particular explanation of, well, somebody's homeless because of this and this, or somebody experienced, racism because of this and this? What people say about your interactions with the kind of wow moment today? Would they think that was strange? Would they think that it was normal that you would have encountered the person that you did, whatever your wow moment is? Take some time to think about that. You don't have to go all the way around the circle, but if people kind of have like, yeah, I can see kind of how culture would say certain things about the people we encountered, or even about our actions in the midst of that, and discuss some of that for a minute. Step. All right. So the next one is the God view step. What does God say about the people that are involved in your story? Or what might make God mad about the situation that somebody found themselves in, or that you encountered today? What might make God smile about what happened today? Who might God show compassion in your story? How does God view people in situations differently maybe than the culture around us, the people around us do? We'll let that sort of story share. We'll come back to the last step here. Hey, we're going to wrap up. That's kind of a preview in some ways of the theological reflection method that we kind of weave throughout the week. Sometimes we'll do it like this, sometimes it'll be part of journaling that you do, a variety of other things. But you see how it kind of opens up a different perspective on some things that you encountered, but maybe hadn't completely thought through, like why it impacted you the way it did. And so that's our hope, is that we look at the experiences that you have in a new light throughout the week.